As we come on the air, signs of hope that the longest government shutdown in U.S. history will end soon. We are awaiting a vote in the Senate on a deal reached over the weekend. That's part of our team coverage tonight. But first, we are focusing on the millions of people stuck in the middle of the shutdown battle. Those who rely on SNAP benefits to feed their families. And for them, the uncertainty continues, with the status of those payments seemingly changing by the hour. Gordon Severson leads us off tonight with where things stand. Gordon?
Yeah, Julie, the Minnesota Department of Children, Youth and Families says SNAP payments went out on Friday and that money should be available on EBT cards right now. But there is a push by the USDA to have those payments sent back and to stop future payments until the shutdown ends. Food shelves are caught in the middle of this back and forth as they're trying to provide a safety net for families who need food.
When you're hungry, you can't wait for the courts to decide where your food should come from.
There's a lot of questions, not a lot of answers.
Michelle Ness at Prism, a food shelf in Golden Valley, says many families aren't willing to risk their next meal by waiting to find out if their SNAP benefits will go through during the government shutdown.
I think families are quite concerned.
That uncertainty is why their food shelf has been so busy the last few days.
Yeah.
Ness says they normally see around 90 families per day, with about 18 first-time families signing up. Last Thursday, they saw 180 families, with 57 visiting their food shelf for the first time.
We've absolutely seen a surge in the number of people who are coming in.
Stocking up on food while the courts decide whether SNAP payments should go through.
We refuse to stand by and allow it to continue without a fight.
Monday morning, 23 attorneys general, including Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison, announced the filing of a temporary restraining order against the USDA, which sent a memo over the weekend to states to stop SNAP payments and to get back the money they already sent out.
We will be standing right next to our 42 million Americans, standing up for what's right, which is to feed the hungry.
The Supreme Court is also expected to weigh in on Tuesday, and there is movement in Washington that could end the shutdown soon. But until there's a solid answer regarding SNAP benefits, food shelf organizers say they are working to fill the gap.
This really feels a lot like the pandemic of what is going to happen next? What do we need to do?
The Attorney General's office just notified me that the judge in their case agreed that states that already sent out those SNAP payments should not be required to get those payments back. But this is only a temporary stay until the Supreme Court issues a ruling tomorrow.
All right, we'll certainly be following that. Thank you, Gordon.